Republican state lawmakers say cutting income taxes is one of their top priorities this year. Chief political reporter Amanda Rooker is live at the State House where the governor's bill is advancing. Amanda.
It is, Jody, and Governor Reynolds' income tax plan is actually just one of two different plans that lawmakers are considering this year to cut taxes. Right now, Iowa's individual income tax rate is 5.7%. Governor Kim Reynolds' bill would reduce that to a flat 3.65%, and it would apply retroactively this year. In 2025, the income tax rate would drop again to 3.5%. It speeds up and expands tax cuts that Reynolds passed in 2022. Iowa Democrats say the cuts hurt low-income and middle-class Iowans.
The people who need it most are those who are earning $60,000 a year or less, and they will see little or nothing from this tax cut that is currently being phased in. This is what they are proposing to do now will only make that much worse.
On the other side, Republicans say the governor's tax plan would return money that's been over-collected to Iowa taxpayers as soon as possible. Now, despite advancing that bill through committee today, Senate and House Republicans have their own tax proposal that phases in over a longer time frame. Their bill would bring the income tax rate down to 3.775% in 2026. The rate would drop again to 3.65% in 2027. And that plan would also use the billions of dollars in the Iowa Taxpayer Relief Fund to create a new system that would eliminate Iowa's income tax rate entirely over time.
We have all these different groups out there that already don't pay income taxes, or they get a special break compared to others. If we have this uneven income tax system, why not just get rid of it and make our entire tax system more fair for all Iowans? And that's kind of the crux of where we're coming at this entire discussion.
And Senator Dan Dawson, who's leading this tax cut conversation, says advancing both Reynolds' bill and eventually his bill through committee allows the nonpartisan Legislative Services Agency to crunch the numbers, and that way he can show Iowans what each plan would cost taxpayers and then make a decision on which plan to go with. Live from the State House, Amanda Rooker, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.